What is up, Scrub fam? We are back with another video today with Draft Box 5 Brews. Today we are touching on Jiren Strength of Legends. So what we're doing is we're going to be playing a multicolor deck with Jiren leader, and that's going to be trying to leverage all the different synergies to allow you to play Son Goku Strength of Legends, a new card from Draft Box 5 that everyone I think is trying to make work right now. Before we start this video, let me give a shout out to my sponsor, Alec Pastrana, Beard Collectibles, best shopper on the planet. If you haven't gotten your sealed product yet or gone to get your Draft Box 5, make sure you go through Alec Pastrana and Beard Collectibles. Get your product. Also, make sure you check out the Twitch, twitch.tv/3xg Productions. We're going to be streaming pretty regularly. This deck was featured on our last stream, of course, and it's going to be featured again, so you can guys continue to see gameplay. And then, of course, if you're looking to take your game to the next level, make sure you go through the Patreon. We have the best community on the planet when it comes to our Discord. We have the best content when it comes to getting you ready for any sort of competitive event, so you can meet your goals. Make sure you check out the Patreon. Links will be down in the description below. So before we get started into the actual deck list itself, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about why Jiren. Why is Jiren leader the best leader for this archetype? And Jiren himself is very unique and very powerful in the fact that he himself allows games to be extended. He's going to allow you the opportunity to see turn 3, turn 4, and beyond. And in that respect, that makes him the perfect leader for this archetype. Because you're playing a 4-color deck, which is rather inconsistent since you're playing all 4 colors. And you need a leader that's going to be able to stay alive long enough and allow you to save deck space so that you're going to make sure you get to those later turns and you have a chance to start pulling off your win conditions. So, of course, everyone knows Jiren's front side. Choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand when you swing, and then draw 1 card. It gets plus 5k, or choose up to 1 Universe 11 card in your hand with an energy cost of 2 or less and play it. And so this deck also got boosted by Draft Box 5 just due to more Universe 11 cards coming out in the set itself. And then Awaken when you're at 4 or less, draw 1 card, then flip this, choose 1 of your energy, switch it to active mode, and then flip this card over. And then on your Awaken side, when you attack, draw a card, get plus 5k, so you're a 20k leader, and then activate battle, choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand until the start of your next main phase. As long as you control a Universe 11 card, you don't take damage from your opponent's attacks. So, best part of it being a 4-color strategy is that that enables so many different things. So let's just talk about the cards in Draft Box 5 that make it worth it now. So the first thing is going to be, of course, Son Goku Strength of Legends. This is permanent. You can only have 1 copy of this card played in your battle area, and this card can't evolve into any other card, so prevents it from being too broken. Then you have Activate Main. If you have at least 1 mono red, mono blue, mono green, and mono yellow card in your drop area, and you have 4 more energy in play, you can play this card from your hand. So once you have 4 energy, you can play this card for free as long as you have 1 of each color in the drop area. And then, of course, you have an Activate Main once per turn for red, blue, green, yellow. Switch this card to active mode and it gains critical, double strike, and dual attack for the turn. So you're going to get 3 swings out of this card, and then your subsequential swings are going to be critical and double strike, which is pretty absurd. So again, great way to try and close out the game and put a ton of pressure on the opponent itself. So Series 9 plus Draft Box 5 equals Rainbow for Jiren, because you have Dispel Sonic Subversion, which is a great tech card. You basically have the ability to play this card for free through leader, and then it has this effect: return this card to its owner's hand, then choose 1 card in your life and add it to your hand. When your opponent plays a battle card with energy cost greater than the energy, choose that card and return it to their hand. And then auto, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO, draw a card. Then we get Pride Collective Kakade, which is going to be the yellow Binary Blade Casserole, but with a drawback. So when it dies, you don't get the trigger like you do with Casserole, but it is a 15k body, so that makes up for it. And then, of course, you think about Belmont, Double Devastation. Like, this card was kind of like the glue that made the green-yellow version of the deck so busted. And so now what we're doing is we're taking the fact that we can play all 4 colors and then just creating a cohesive strategy. So here's the deck list as you saw on the very first slide of the video. So we're playing 3 Son Goku Strength of Legends. For our blue, we're playing 8 blue cards. We're playing 4 Senzu Bean, 2 Desperate Measures, 2 Dispel. Desperate Measures was a great tech call brought to my attention by Frisco. Just a great way to be able to get around your opponent if they're relying on a topo to be able to stop your turn. And then, of course, 4 Senzu Bean. These are mono blue cards. It works. When we go to our green cards, we have 9 green cards. So we play 2 Topo Gaze of Justice, 1 Kakade Technique Unleashed, 3 Belmont Double Devastation, 3 Surprise Attack Frieza, because once you remove 1 of your opponent's battle cards, you're going to be able to play Surprise Attack for free, and these 2 cards alone help you enable Cell Xeno, which is our secret rare we're playing in the deck. No reason to go away from this card. We have the ability to get Successor 12 relatively easily with the Belmont, Surprise Attack Friezas, and Raiders Warcry, so might as well. For our red, we're playing 10 red cards. 3 Topo Righteous Aid, 3 Pride Collective Zoirei, which is a cool card. If it's removed by a skill, you get to draw a card, and then has blocker. So it's going to have barrier blocker when you combine it with Kunchi, so great value out of the card. Like I said, we're playing 4 Pride Collective Kakade. This helps you get your strategy online, helps you get some battle cards on the field for you to be able to use them to either sack them or put pressure on the opponent. Like I said, it's a 15k, which is a huge upgrade. So you're able to put a lot of pressure on leaders early. 4 Casserole, staple of the deck. It's going to basically get you any card you want out of your deck, any 1-drop for Universe 11, which is usually going to be your Kunchi. And then, of course, when it dies, you're able to get 1-drops from your deck as well. So that's why we have to play so many of them, because right now we're playing 10. We're playing 4 Kunchi. It's your best 1-drop because it gives all the rest of your 2 or less Universe 11 characters barrier. We're playing 4 Raiders Warcry because it's the best battle card in the game, and you're yellow. And we're playing 3 Jiren Pride and Universe 11. This allows us to build a board from our drop area. And then, of course, we're playing 4 Key Bomb Support Kakade. So this is the deck. It is 4 colors. We're playing blue, green, red, and yellow. Yellow we have the highest density of because we have cards that are more either utility based or they're a super combo like Kakade and Bardock, but the color distributions are relatively similar, so we're always going to have access. By turn 4 you should have one of those cards in the drop, you should have one of those cards in your energy, and you should be deploying your Strength of Legends. So this deck is very unique, similar to Green Yellow Jiren, of how you can make a lot of actions per turn and put a lot of pressure on the opponent very uniquely. But now you just get the added bonus of being able to play the best Universe 11 card, which is Topo Righteous Aid, in your Jiren deck, which was always a struggle before because there was no reason to. But now, very easy to do. And then, of course, since you being one of the best extra cards in the game, Desperate Measures just allows you more flexibility and more defense and offensive pressure if your opponent plays a topo or a counterplay. And then, like I said, Son Goku Strength of Legends is just such a fantastic payoff for a deck like this. You're taking the time to make the investment, you're making yourself more inconsistent by playing 4 colors, and then you just have this card that just rewards you for playing the payoff. And then Jiren, of course, like we talked about, just the best leader for a strategy like this because he's going to be able to make sure the game gets to turn 3 and 4 and beyond, and just helps you keep pressuring the opponent over and over again with those 20k swings. So this is the deck profile itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know we've been doing a lot of quick deck profile videos, but mostly because I want you guys to make sure you're tuning into the Twitch streams. Last night we couldn't get to one just because we didn't have enough people committing, but tonight for sure we should be running a stream. So I'll make sure to put the link down in the description below so you can check it out. And then, of course, make sure you follow so you get the notifications when we go live. And again, thank you so much for everything. Make sure you check out all the different resources that we have available to you. And again, thanks for watching. #ScrubFam is best fam. Okay, thanks. Bye!